Engagement survey from last quarter, or the Strata Intel strain score from your LA location last Monday.
The Strata Intel strain score from last Monday. People aren't static and neither is strain. Teams are constantly responding to shifts in workload, relationships, leadership, and organizational change. The most valuable data isn't how people felt months ago. It's understanding how they're doing and responding right now, while there's still time to do something about it.
Industry turnover benchmark, or the team closest to its breaking point right now.
Team closest to its breaking point. Organizations are a balancing act. When you relieve pressure in one department, it often creates more pressure in another. Every team experiences different demands, responds differently to change, and has a different capacity to absorb strain. Benchmarks can't tell you where your balancing scales are at or where risk may be building. Knowing which team's closest to their breaking point helps leaders focus their time where it can have the greatest impact.
Score from a survey she filled out 8 months ago, or the Strata strain signal that showed up 12 weeks before she quit.
The Strata strain signal 12 weeks before she quit. One explains why somebody left. The other gives you the opportunity to keep them. It's the difference between calling a timeout before a game slips away or reviewing film after a loss. I've heard countless leaders say the same thing when reviewing exit survey results. If I had just known that 3 months ago, I would have done something about it. The moments that matter aren't the ones after someone decides to leave. They're when they're struggling and somebody notices it and addresses it. Responding early not only improves retention, it's a moment that builds trust in leadership and reinforces the kind of leadership that people want to stay for.
Annual all-hands report, or a live capacity reading before it becomes a staffing crisis.
Live capacity reading. One of the biggest mistakes organizations make is thinking that every team can absorb the same amount of pressure. They can't. Each team has a different capacity based on its people, its leader, its environment, and the challenges that are faced. The job of the leader isn't to guess the capacity, it's to understand it so they can make better decisions before performance suffers. The data you choose is the data you get to act on.